Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Fort Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Lawrence. And it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The back's got it on a counter, fighting him off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
The back in motion now. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Bringing it out, it's Perkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now, and he just throws it away. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Lawrence. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Michigan 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming up.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4 down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Back to throw again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And it's intercepted.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try the option play here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add in multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Testing the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. And the Rebels churn out another first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Gain of 19 on the play.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. Gets some space around the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
10, Michigan, 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Third down play for this offense. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Brought down at the 50. Second down coming up.
Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. That's a bullet pass to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snubs out the scoring threat. Big play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. And now the handoff. Bites off a defender. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He eludes the run. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, the linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Rebels offense is back out on the field. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. And bulldozing his way through. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Here's the option play. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 14, Ole Miss 10.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
It's second down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there.